Hello explorers and welcome back to another video. So now we are going to the garden, to the little girl that was in the massacre. The best friend that got killed, and I'm so bad with names. Let's see if we can figure that one out. Darby. So Darby killed the little girl, and she's here in the garden somewhere. So let's see if we can find her. Petty Officer Holmes. I tried to take my girl into the old Willows conservatory, but didn't have anything to cut the wines with. Okay. So this is to the mansion. So can she be in the conservatory? Climb the stairs. So there's a note over here. Let's see. Waltham Willows 4 of 13. I do believe we have found an opportune location for our new home. A verdant glade surrounded by rivers, teeming with fish and an abundance of wild game. A complication exists, however. The glade is a home of a tribe of savages called the Quantaco. I have heard tell that they are a peaceful folk, but it confounds my mind to think that savages with neither government nor laws could contain any amount of civility within their primitive brains. But I shall do my part as a member of the superior race, and extend to them the decorum upon which I am most robustly reared. I shall conduct myself as though I were a business meeting with another refined gentleman. No, you didn't. You did not at all. So, climb the stairs. Go ahead. So, yeah. Is this the little girl? Nope. Les Reeves. I must admit, frankly, I'm shocked. It feels like I've been waiting around forever for my business meeting with Mr. Willows. The sun here is so bright and warm, and I may just take a nap on it. Okay, so he is waiting on a meeting. So there's nothing over here, right? Nope. So she's not in here. Where is the little girl? Because this should be the gardens, right? Need to find something to cut the vines with. Oh, this is a garden. We were not in the garden. Or there are multiple gardens, I guess. So this is the little girl. Oh, you've met the white man. Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Okay, I'll do that. Go to the garden maze. Well, we love a maze now, don't we? Though all the drear of this place, I meet a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white man. I miss coming here with mom and dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it cheer me up some. I wonder what ITD really is interpreted as. Okay, so I need something here. And we can't go any further down there. So what's up with this then? Let's fix this. Move the bed. There we go. Now we can get over here to the notes. Darby O'Harold, 2 of 6. My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find which rumors proved to be true and which false. Some say they were violent folk, while others claim them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to be a murderer, to murder my sons in their sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me to just be a man and do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my house and was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. I just don't like stories like that. Ugh. Horrible. Well, then again, I have a daughter, so I'm not particularly keen on killing children. Let's see here. Who are you? Hubert Man. I like to see her drink some of my distilled spirits, if you know what I mean. You do? Let's see here. Fuchsia flower. Pretty flower. So we found one pretty flower. And we need 4, I believe, till we are done. So, see how much of a maze this is. We need to map it out. Mail bust. It's kind of funny, right? No. Okay. Door is locked. Go through this ending. And through that. Okay. animal could probably clear the thorns. But I don't think I can, okay? So let's go back and look then, see where we end up. So here's a garden key. Look at the neat flower on this key. Huh? Nice. That means that we can open the door that we saw earlier. Oh, a note. Darby, 5 of 6. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace for my acts. I have been looking for any of Quantaco that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Waltham does not know them. He can never find out they exist. I'm unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prosticated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They have instead followed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why do I not know? But having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. Okay. So now we know it's Skyflower that he killed. We were pretty sure earlier as well, but that's good, I guess. And we are back over here. So let's open this door then. Yeah, garden key. Let's see. A lot of doors here. And a note. Well, Herald, 4 of 6. Despite all my troubles, I have managed to find myself a woman. Clary is her name, and I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could have been happier together. She knows of my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She's is my reason for living anymore. Okay. Well, it's a terrible life, I guess. Okay, so this is just a passage through. And we find another note. Waltham Willows, 6 of 13. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of the savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For that treacherous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well, and I had him buried deep down there where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in the war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I have a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my fortune. Well, you're a bit screwed. Walk through vines. I wish I had something to cut them with. Okay, so still need a cutting device for vines. So let's go back. That's quite far inside here, so I guess we need to find our way over here later. Let's see what's on the other side here. Yeah, purple flower. We need to bring it back. Yeah. So, can we pick up the flower? Thank you. Oh, what have we been looking for you? Here we go. The next door. It's an empty room. So we go back here, right? Is this the way we checked? Yeah, we checked all these. So I guess we need to continue backwards out of the maze. Could be some more places that we haven't seen yet. What's this? Burford the dog. Woof woof. Okay. Let's follow Burford the dog then. Because he will probably open up those vines for us. Woof woof. Okay. He goes in there. Yeah. Let's run for it. This is an interesting mechanic. And woof woof. Thank you for the help, Wooford. Magenta flower. Okay. So I found 3 flowers of 4. Wolf of Arf. Okay. Wolf of Arf. To yourself. I think we checked all these, yeah? So it's blowing a bit more now. Okay. Now this is a bit weird. Ah! run over here and get in the middle. Okay. Ah. Ah. See here. I guess we check this. Yeah, we have already checked in there. Concentration. So, did we find all your flowers, or? We have a bouquet now. Let me bring it to the white man. I just know it's cheering up. Okay. So let's go back to the white man then. Leave the garden. That's the mausoleum. And then we go over here to get to the mansion. And we get into the mansion and probably cheer up Errol with some flowers. Let's see. Are they both here now, or is it just two? Oh, little lass. I thank ya kindly for the gift. I can't even tell ya how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye for now. What? What do you mean by that? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all. And the worst of one of us. I bashed a little girl's skull in with the butt of my rifle. Wortham gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul damned for a fury hell. But I've made my peace with that. Go on, Elena. Find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do so. Nice. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find solace. First Skyhawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Hallard. And just when I was beginning to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in life. I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They have been kept for the afterlife way too long. It was high time that they both gone home. So, I wonder if the wife as well can move on now, because she knows about the murder and so on. So she should be able to. There was another... Oh, she just goes on for the same... with the same message. So sadly she can't move on. But we can move down the elevator. Or it goes up. Chapter 3, Wortham's Woman. Interesting. So now that we are entering a new chapter, I think I will take a little break here and cut the episode. It's a little bit short, but I think that's fine. I hope you liked this video. Share some comments with me down below. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And I hope to see you in the next video.